Mr. T.
Howdy, sucker.
I've had a bit of trouble with my car. You see, there was a rattle in the engine, and I took it to pieces, but I still couldn't find a rattle.
That's okay, mister. I have to have a look at it for you. Where is it?
Here it is.
Here. I'm on this new whiskey diet, yeah? I've been on it a week. I've already lost 3 days.
Oh, it's very good of you to have a look at it for me, Curly. Can you fix it?
Oh, yeah. It's all fixed, Mrs. O. I don't mess about me, you know. Now just pop all your washing in yonder, and it'll come out shining white like they say on telly.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that, Chuck.
Oh, why not?
Well, it's a fridge.
Oh, funny, what? Now, it's essential that you remember the importance of the past. And at all times, you must be vigilant and alert, ready to catch the ball. Hi, I'm Bill Beaumont. Oh. Stop. You see before you a man at the pinnacle of his career. The undisputed expert in my chosen sport. The man with the most knowledge of the entire game of, that's it, cricket.
Here, I'd like to read out to you. Dear Dr. Ruth, the taxi driver who drove me to my hotel carried my luggage up to my room and spent the night with me. It was wonderful. In the morning, he ordered breakfast and we ate it together in bed. 7 days later, he's still here. Could you tell me, how much do I tip for something like this?
Oh, now listen very carefully. I will say this only once. I am René, an early French settler. I bring express relief. And this is my humble cafe, the L.W.T Hotel, situated on the Rue de Postcard. You know, there have been a lot of changes here. Not least of which is my new waitress, Gladys Pugh. My rival from the Ronda. You know, she is so well built. Every time she passes the blackboard, she rubs out the menu.
Oh. René, I cannot stand the new owner. So I'm leaving this place too sweet. Or even too tough.
Oh, please don't go, Gladys. I will miss you. I will never forget our first night of passion. You grabbed me and threw me on that big brass bed.
Oh, you were very embarrassed.
I am not surprised. We were at the I.T.V exhibition at the time. You see?
How do?
And who are you?
Big lovable Bernard Manning.
Your key, sir. Do you have a bag?
No, have one sent up.
As you may have heard, I no longer own this place. A few weeks ago, I sold the old caboodle to a charming English gentleman.
Right, okay, Sybil, I'll do it. Sorry. Right, okay, they're eating outside. I'll put a stop to that. Right, okay. Okay, I've told you, don't eat out here. Come on, let's have your orders. Orders. After all, you French should be good at following orders. Oh, sorry, slip of the tongue. Don't mention the war. I did once, but I think I got away with it. Right. By God, what a place. Call that an ancient monument? It's still got the scaffolding up. Okay, here we go. Right, do the silly walk. See who cares. Right, okay. Hello? What? Room service? Get it yourself.
calm down, Basil. You'll blow a gasket.
Gasket, dear?
What?
It's French, dear. When a word ends in E-T, they pronounce it A. So it's, gasket.
Don't be ridiculous.
Right, OK, well, I'll phone President Mitterrand and get them to change the dictionary. Hello, sorry.
Basil!
Sorry, dear.
Now, listen, I have to go out later and get some more makeup.
Why, is the circus back in town? And then,
Hey, hello, lovers. It's Audrey from Coronation Street. You know my girl, well, she's had a terrible year. You know, what, the baby and Brian and all. Still, she's a brave girl, took it all on the chin. Well, she would have done if she had one.
And now I'd like to sing a wee song for you. Up among the heather on the hollow band of beer, there has the one and lots of sat upon the knee, and upon the scum. Come here, you.
What?
I want you.
What?
Listen. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is?
It's your finger. You never seen one before?
No, don't be so cheeky. I'm talking about your school report. Look here, it says you're a lazy good-for-nothing and your work's atrocious. Look at this. Science, Z-.
I spoke to the teacher about that.
Oh, what did she say?
She said I didn't deserve it, but it was the lowest mark she could give me.
Ridiculous.
Listen, I'm good at science.
Oh, aye?
Yeah, do you know it takes 0.8 of a second for something that weighs 60 pounds to fall 16 feet?
Ah, and how did you work that out?
I pushed Swap McAllister out the window.
Sounds motel, Amy Toto speaking. For years I've been away, me lovies, but now I'm really back. I'm out the hottest pay, me lovies. No one gives me the sack. For there's a small motel I once knew so well before the kid told Amy out of Crossroads. But now that same motel isn't doing very well, so now they've dragged me back to Crossroads. Well, I hope you don't give me too many new lines. Last time we did each scene 32 times. In the old days, I used to bump into doors, get the words wrong, stutter, drop things on the floor. But now I am back, Hollywood style. Amy Turtle, that's me. Once in love with Amy, always in love with Amy. Ever and ever fascinated by her, set your heart afire to stay. Once you kissed by Amy, tear up your list, it's Amy. Ply her with bonbons, poetry and flowers, when you're hours away. Amy never, never, ever go away.
Basil? I see we've got some comedy stars coming to spend the weekend with us. They'll need a special diet.
OK, my little nest of vipers. Right. Where's the stupid waiter? Manuel, come here, Manuel. Right, now listen very carefully, Manuel. Have you arranged the special menu for our guests? Menu.
Menu. Menu.
Emmanuel Knighton, and Brian Robson. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Manuel, the lunch menu. Have you got frog's legs?
No, dear, it's just the way he's standing. Right, go on, back in the kitchen, go on, back in the kitchen. Off you go, go on, back in the kitchen.
No, Senior Fawlty, in kitchen, Chico.
What sounds like albatross, kangaroo, the birdie dog, swan.
That's all Manuel means there's too many flies in the kitchen.
Right, OK, take this. It's for flies. It's a French aphrodisiac. It makes the flies passionate. That way you can swat them 2 at a time. I will get it with the candle. Get the candle with the candle. Oh!
I love you.
Right, come here. Sorry about that. He's from Barcelona.
I've got a complaint. There's a woman trying to climb in through my bedroom window. Send for the fire brigade.
Well, don't you mean the police?
No, the fire brigade. Her ladder's too short.
On a flying visit to McDonald's. Dropping some friends off first. Over.
Fancy a quick dip, chaps? McNuggets away! He really fell for that one. I say, what happened to number 6?
I think he's a bit chicken.
Roll over Beethoven, Melody Pops are here. Melody Pops are lollipops you can play! Learn your favourite tunes from the song sheets in the rappers. Eat to the beat with orange, strawberry or cola flavours. They're in your shops now. Melody Pops! Eat to the beat.
It ain't the hot throbbing Welsh queen. Hey, you want to dance?
Put life in your equipment. Long life, ever ready Gold Seal, the heart of the machine.
For Australia's bicentennial, Sunday Mirror presents a mega supplement seen through Dame Edna's eyes.
This is going to go into the archives. It's going to be looked at in millions of years' time.
Australia's history, her heritage, her famous. Dame Edna's roots, another unique collector's item.
How about that?
With a Sunday Mirror, tomorrow.
How do? Hey, I'm Seth Armstrong. I work for Mr. Turner. Hey, the other day, I were out doing my driving test. And the instructor turned round to me and said, "Can you make a U-turn?" I said, "No, but can make his eyes water."
Good evening. Welcome to the Acorn Antiques Roadshow. We've an interesting item here. Heavily featured on its bow legs, 2 small glass panels and nothing on top. Known in the trade as a tall boy.
I've never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. I've never seen so many men ask you if you wanted to dance. Looking for a little romance, giving half a chance, my lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here, my lady in red.
Look at these results, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this. English, nothing. French, nothing. Mathematics, -1. How did you manage that?
Answer a question that wasn't there.
-1.
I got it wrong.
What do you like at history?
I'm good at ancient history.
Oh, aye.
I remember all your jokes.
Don't you dare say things like that to me.
Listen, I don't like school just now. All the boys are teasing me at gym.
Why are they teasing you?
Because of what I've got under my shirt.
What have you got under your shirt?
I've got a birthmark. I showed it to mates when it's the shape of a strawberry.
And what did she say?
She gave me some cream for it.
Oh, well, hello, good afternoon. And did you know that this book is overdue? You've had it out for 30 years.
That's right, my love.
What have you been doing?
30 years.
So, and I tell you something now. This is true, this. I've been suffering from that amnesia. You know, forgetting things. What was I saying? Oh, right. I was having a shave the other day in the bathroom, and I forgot to bleed. That's a terrible thing, actually. And I went to hospital about it. I went to hospital, and I was lying in the bed, you know, looking round like you do. And there's a guy in the bed beside me, a wee Glasgow guy, and all his hair's all bandaged up at the back, you know, loads of bandaging. Apparently he was a one-armed sculptor. And with only having the one arm, he had to put the chisel in his mouth and hit the back of his head with a hammer.
Oh, you know, I get lots of letters from young men who said to me, does the size matter? You ask me? I say no. I say no. I could breathe just as well with a much smaller nose, you know?
What's it all about, Alfie? Is it just for the moment we live? What's it all about when you sort it out, Alfie?
What's it all about? What's it all about? I'll tell you what's it all about. I'll tell you.
No, I don't like wearing blazers and shorts anymore.
What are you talking about?
No, the other day I tried on a silk blouse, a tight skirt and high heels.
And what happened?
Nothing, I still looked ridiculous.
Anyway, where are you getting these skirts and blouses and high heels and the like, anyway?
I found them in your wardrobe.
Wait till I get you home, I'll kill you. Just one of Jimmy's wee little jokes there, ladies and gentlemen. I'll kill you. Anyway, I'm very surprised at you, Jimmy. Don't you want to get on at school? You've got to work hard, you know. Don't you want to be somebody successful?
No, I want to be like you.
Exactly. Don't be so cheeky. No. Anyway, you're not going to that school anymore. Anyway, I've had a letter asking me to remove you.
Why, because I'm naughty?
No.
Because I'm lazy?
No.
Why then?
Because you're older than your headmaster.
My fellow passed the sell-by dates. You know, it's been suggested that I am simply a figurehead and that others put the words into my mouth.
Well, I want to say here and now that this is absolutely not true. I am in
total control.
And whoever says otherwise is an absolute liar. Liar.
You are an evil and malevolent woman, and a threat to society. You will be locked up forever and fed on only bread and water.
Can you make that rye beater and water? I'm on a diet.
I went in Woolpack the other day, and Mr. Wilkes gave me a pint. He said it looks like rain. I said, no, you still charge 70p a pint for it. And I was standing at the bar at Woolpack, and this fella came in. He said, oh, look, it's Jim Bowen. It's Jim Bowen. I said, give over. I don't look like Jim Bowen. He said, you must have a double. I said, OK, I'll have a double brandy.
Well, all right, gentlemen, welcome it. Oh, my God, frogs everywhere. Right.
Oh, Madame Fawlty, some of the British sitcom characters have checked into the room.
Oh, no, Renee. Yes, Jim Hackett from Yes Ministers in room 1. It's his honeymoon night. How's it going?
Oh, terrible. You know these politicians. Promises.
Who's in room 2?
Del Boy and Rodney. They are playing Samantha Fox Pontoon.
Samantha Fox Pontoon?
Oui, it's like ordinary pontoon, only everybody gets bust.
Oi! I've got a complaint.
Oh, yes?
It's about the roof in my room.
What about it?
I'd like one.
Stone me. This place is harder to find than East Cheap. And that taxi driver wasn't much use either. It's about as much use as an H in an Eastenders script. Shop! Oh. Anthony Aloysius Hancock at your service. I've just come in a comedy package. One of these cheap BBC flights. What you do is you get to the airport early, tell them you're with a holiday programme, you get to Paris for £5.
£5?
I know it's not cheap, but you get to keep the helmet and goggles. Oh. One shoulder, please.
I'll get someone to show you to your room.
Did you done your dinger?
Oh, oui. Gladys, show this person to his room. And no funny business.
How dare you?
I was talking to Gladys.
Come on, Mr. Macho. How would you like a passionate red-blooded woman in your room?
Stone me. Don't tell me I've got to share it with somebody.
No, I mean me silly. You've got a very sexy room. It's got a water bed.
Oh, that's no good to me. I'll get seasick.
It's got a mirror on the ceiling.
Ah, that sounds better.
Oh, you like that then?
Yeah. I'll be able to have a shave in bed.
They look at life a slightly different way. Copycats are quite a crew. They greet you with who do you do? A million different people every day. Each show comprises new disguises and surprises.
Yeah, my name's Jim. But everybody just calls me Jim. Here's a joke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Oh, you've heard it.
Hiya, blue-eyed. Listen here and listen good. You want to know who's got the worst sense of humor in the world? The guy who put the whoopee cushion on the electric chair.
Hello, it's Arkwright. I went to a pet shop the other day. I said to the owner, have you got any eagles? He said, no. I said, have you got any parrots? He said, yes. I said, does it talk? And the parrot said, a damn sight better than you do.
Hiya. Dreary Barlow here. You know, I don't like saying out against Ken, but he's so flipping boring, blimey. Any road up, last night we finally reached sexual compatibility. And we both had headache at the same time.
Hello, it's me here. Rubber-faced Rowan. I'll tell you what I really hate. The thing I really hate is people who get depressed. Take my next-door neighbour. I saw him yesterday, and he got these great big bumps all over his head. Great big bumps all over his head. I knew it was his own fault. He tried to hang himself with elastic.
How do, Phyllis? Hello, Jack. Hey, did you know my first husband? He were a one-armed window cleaner. A one-armed window cleaner? Had to follow him everywhere. Why was that? To ring out a shammer! Oh, listen. Where's your Vera? Oh, she'll be on the plane by now. What's she gone on holiday? No, she's taking 2 inches off the back door. Oh!
Copycats will be back next week at the earlier time of 5:45.